Hi everybody. Seriously Surly here. We're gonna play some Baldur's Gate 2 today. I would take like one quick minute to talk about the character that we're gonna use. We use a Mage Thief. Everyone say hi to Hobbs. That's my boy. He's a good boy. So we use an Elven Mage Thief. We need a decent stat roll with this. Basically, the big important ones are our high intelligence and our high charisma. Both of those are used for internal checks in the game. We are a thief, because we're going to pickpockets and set traps. Very good things. We know some spells. We'll get into that when we get into the game. And unlike Baldur's Gate 1, we do swing a weapon in Baldur's Gate 2. So we actually had to pay attention to that. I'm just going to name it after myself. Normally I have a naming incentive, but since this is not for charity and just for fun, I get to be me today, and I'm very excited about that. Alright, I'm going to play on core rules, and time is going to start when I hit the venture forth here. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. The very first thing we do is skip a cutscene, we say hi to Imoen, and then we immediately say goodbye to Imoen.
Yeah. Well, that's gratitude for you.
Because Imoen is also a Mage Thief, and we don't want competing Mage Thieves in this party. So the first two spells I'm going to cast here are Haste and Invisibility. You are going to see a pile of these. Haste is good because we can move fast, and Invisibility is good so we can not be seen by things. Nope. Not getting through that formation. We just go back into the Fog of War here. Save, load, grab a Skull Trap, and we're just going to kill all these goblins. Done. But now, since I need my spells back, we're going to rest. We're going to go back being fast again. And then we're going to go back being invisible again.
Oh yeah.
We're going to continue on our way. So this is basically the start of Baldur's Gate 2. You wake up in this dungeon, you're very confused what's going on. If you played Baldur's Gate 1, it's even more confusing about what's going on, because it is very non sequitur. But it's your first goal to kind of get out of this dungeon. You're given a few party members, and yeah, we're just gonna zoom through here, making a lot of use of rests and a lot of use of haste. So we took a stone out of a bench next to an incorporeal critter. It means that we can activate this golem. This golem's going to go open a door for us. This door is important because otherwise we're kind of locked, or we have to do a lot of other combat, and we're just not into that. It's slow. We're going to ignore that eyeball-looking thing. It's not important. I don't think I've ever fought it, actually. All the years. Gonna murk some more goblins with Skull Trap. Skull Trap's a very good spell. Good high damage rolls. And then we're going to try and save in the spot that you cannot save in. I'll have you know. We're gonna go fast again, and we're gonna try and save in the spot that we can't save in again. And we're not getting it in time, so we're just gonna move on. And we're just gonna kill this nymph, and her companions aren't gonna care. It's fine. Everything's fine. I get held, that's fine. Lots of traps are going off, that's why I cast Mirror Image. Lowers the chance of me getting hit. Very good spell, also. We don't see it again, really, for the rest of the run. But, you know, want to pick this up. Here's another potential party member. We're just going to tell him to, no, we don't want him. Off he goes. We put some of the stuff we took out of chests on. This is a monster summoning scroll. We're looking for 2 or more monsters. If we don't get that, we're just going to reset and try again. It's fine. Nope. So it's like a 45% chance to get 1 and like 40-ish to get 2. And, you know, it's a rough breakdown. You can get up to 4. But, you know.
Oh yeah.
Alright, into our first kind of hectic combat. We're going to send our minions after the first portal, and we're going to be invisible and go backstab this portal. Don't ask me why we can backstab inanimate objects, but we can. Oh, I did a no-no. We'll fix it, hopefully here. I forgot to reset my spellbook. So we're just going to do that before this next rest. So resetting my spellbook. Don't mind me. Totally how that fight's supposed to go. Very normal.
Oh yeah.
But we're just going to go back invisible again, and we are on our way out of Spellhold. Or no, sorry, not Spellhold. Spellhold's later. This is just the Irenicus dungeon, or it has a name. It's the prologue. It's a thing. But we're going to go make some wizard police angry and do a whole pile of shopping. Much like Baldur's Gate 1, we make very few shopping trips in this game. Turns out the vendors are actually very good at having what we need fairly early. So, yeah. Going to be fast and haste here again. We're going to go make friends with one of the main factions in this city called the Shadow Thieves. We don't really like them. We're going to betray them later. But for right now, we need their help. Mostly I need access to their stronghold. We'll get to that in a little bit. 1-1-4-2. Alright. Okay, there then. So there's chapter 1 done in a nutshell. We have aligned ourselves with one of the factions, sort of. We're going to go talk to one of their fences, and we're just going to steal a few things off of them. Remember that pickpocket I showed up on the character screen? Yeah, that's where that comes into play. I'm going to drink a potion here. This is a potion of Master Thievery, which is going to increase my pickpocketing ability. Because this bartender we're about to go pickpockets from is very, very good at, not being pickpocketed. One of the highest in the game. But we don't care. This is also a mission that we're just going to skip. There's a whole storyline attached to that, and we're done with it. It's done. Gonna steal a few things off of this Tavern Keeper, and then we're gonna just rest at his inn. Like one does. It's fine. And we're gonna go fast, and then we're gonna go outside, and then we're gonna make the wizard police angry again. They don't like you casting spells. And there's story reasons. It's been so long, I have forgotten. We just make them mad. We're gonna go talk to another fence way over here. This one has a unique property that's been in the game a very long time. And I'll just show it first, and then I'll talk about it.
I know a discerning eye.
First, we're gonna take this wand of fire. And then we're going to sell a bunch of stuff to him. Go to the bottom of his inventory, and then we're just going to take it all back. And if we continue to do this, of just selling him the things we just took from his pockets, we can get infinite money. Fortunately, we only need about 116,000. It's still quite a bit of money, don't get me wrong. Like, this is going to take a second. But we found kind of the 6 most expensive items we need. Or can pick up along the way, and that's one screen in my inventory window there. So then we just buy and sell and buy and sell and buy and sell. And this dude has like a money printing press right next to him or something. I don't know. I don't know where he finds it. But once we get all of this cash, we are going to pick up a few more things from him. We just haven't yet because of inventory reasons. One more round here. 1.5, I guess. I shorted a wand earlier. Wand of fire. There we go. Alright. We're going to take these 2 death fogs. We're going to take these 2 improved hastes. And then we're going to take this protection from magical weapons, which will be used very shortly in Secret Word, which is used later. And then we get approached by an evil entity, like a vampire or something. And then we're gonna maybe meet with that leader later. We'll see. That's the other kind of main faction here in Baldur's Gate. Do a quick little inventory, just put a few things on. We just bought some potions from the potion lady. More oils of speed and invisibility potions, just to make sure I don't have to use my spellbook all the time. And now we're going to wander into the Shadow Thief stronghold, and we're just going to Dire Charm this dude. He might save, or he can, you know, cooperate first try, and that's great news.
Yes, I'm still here.
Sure thing.
I'm going to save, and then we're going to put my protection from magic weapons on, and then we're going to anger this entire room.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
And because our guy was Dire Charmed, you know, bad things happened to him. So we're just going to take the boots that were on his corpse, and we're going to now move quad speed. And quad speed's important, because that's fast.
Okay, there then.
For those wondering about bears through keyholes, that's in an old patch in the game. That's also in Spellhold, which is Chapter 4. We're not there yet. So if you wanted to play old school, you have access to a bunch of talking glitches and stuff. We play on current patch right now, so all of that's gone. All of those fun glitches that you're used to seeing in Infinity Engine runs, we don't have access to anymore, unfortunately. I wish we did, because they're fun. This is just my last shopping trip while I'm in Baldur's Gate. Picking up a few scrolls and some armor and stuff. I'll talk about it kind of here in a second. Need to not miss my spells. Don't skin on. Alright, so Rub of Vecna makes me cast faster. This belt makes me hold more. That katana thing makes it so I can learn more spells. And yeah, we're moving on.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Remember that evil vampire that tried to approach us at night? Well, we're going to
Sure thing.
take her up on her offer. So we're going to rest in a graveyard. And then this Bodhi person appears. And we're going to ally with her because she's 5,000 gold cheaper. She also wants us to do things that are faster. So either faction you align with, you have to do tasks for. And it's just faster to do Bodhis.
For sure. Okay, there then.
Alright. Our first task is to come to the docks, and we're going to pick up a shipment. Oh, this guy has our shipment. We just pickpocket twice. It's a pretty high chance of getting it on the first try, but just for safety, we're doing 2 pickpockets. Then we just go back invisible. The Shadow Thieves are now angry with us because they know we have turned against them. And so they will now be aggro and angry.
Okie dokie.
Whatever. We return back to Bodhi here. This is just a different entrance that we used than last time. It's fine. This time, however, we have to go kill somebody. You know, we're a chaotic neutral character. We're gonna kind of do whatever we need to do. So we're not too fussed about this, but at the same time, it's just a little silly. We just walk up to this guy, and then we dump this cloak and dagger because this is very, you know, stealthy operation or something.
Alrighty then.
Oop. Almost took a wrong turn. I don't want to go there. Okay. So if I go in that room, if I go that way again, I'm not invisible. I don't want to use my invisibility just yet.
For fun.
So we're on to our third and final task for Bodhi, and this one's a doozy. This is most of why we have, like, half of our inventory.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We're going to go take down the entire Shadow Thieves network by killing, like, 3 people.
Sure thing.
So first we're going to backstab this guy we met right away, and he's going to have a key for us. Nice of him.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to wander back to that stronghold where we got these boots.
Yeah, no.
But there's a basement to it. Then we're going to go pickpocket a key. Because, you know, pickpocketing keys is a good thing. First we got to wait for this door. This door is being very nice today. Wait for this door, too. The door here. Promise. There it is. Alright. We'll come back to that one later. That's the end. Practically the end.
I'll just nab that from you there then.
So, once again, pickpocket twice. He's more of a 50-50 pickpocket on whether you get the right item or not. So, we just do it twice for safety. I'm gonna redo my inventory. I want that stone skin, and I want the death word. Yeah, stone skin on. File those together and put these back on. Alright, save.
Oh yeah.
We're going to avoid a trap here. If we get the trap, we're going to reload. We did not get the trap, so we are good to go. It's very important that we are able to save as close as possible. Once again, we are going to use a spell that can save, much like that Dire Charm on our boots guy. We got that first try. We'll see if we get this first try. But if we have a trap going, we can't save this close, and that's very sad. This is Haas. Haas also died first try, so that's very, very good. This has been a phenomenal start, honestly. Other than the goblin spawn, this has been textbook, like, good RNG. This is wild. I get to just sneak past? Nope. Whack a dude, walk away. Try and get through. Try and get through the shadows because they're angry. Cool. Alright, now we're just going to use some death fogs, and I can read chat here for a bit. We're really hoping that this mage right here doesn't summon a demon, so we're hoping she dies in time. Waiting for this guy right here to die. See, he has things we want. Namely those stakes. We also pick up a ring and a necklace, but they're less important. Do a little inventory management here. Put on clairvoyance and these. Drink a potion, and we are done with Baldur's Gate. Not the game, the city. Well, I guess we're not even in Baldur's Gate. We're in or wherever we are, but
Yeah,
whatever.
Sure. Okay, there then.
We are done with this city. We're moving on to the next part of the game. We have fulfilled our contract with Bodhi, and Bodhi's going to put us on a ship to go find Imowen, because we told Imowen to go away, and Imowen got captured as a result. So, you know, shame on us. There's just a butt ton of text here. Apologize for the mashing that's going to happen every now and then. That's a cutscene that features a spoiler for later. Mashing. Text. Lots of it. Alright, we're going to use clairvoyance outside. Clairvoyance can only be used outside. That will be important later. We're going to level up. We want extra spell slots. So we are going to level up to get those extra spell slots. We're going to take off Friendship. That made our prices a little cheaper earlier. Stack up the invisibilities. Have haste and skull traps on, and some stone skins. Then we're going to rest here. Drink an oil of speed. Make a save in case somebody tries to kill me and succeeds. Trying to kill me part's not the dangerous bit. It's if they succeed, it's a problem. We're going to come to our last shop of the entire game. That's right, we're in chapter 4 of 8. And we're done shopping.
Alrighty then.
We did text and the dialogue and the stuff, and yeah. Now we're in Spellhold. And we get to meet the big bad evil guy. Hi, big bad evil guy. Are you going to behave? You are today. Thank you. So now we're going to do a weird dream sequence, I guess? I don't know. I don't know what this is. This is part of that Forgotten Realms realm shifting stuff. Ish. Sort of? Yeah. It's very specific to this game. I don't know of much other text that they've explored this in. For context, we're a Baal spawn, and that has meaning in this world. Baal's a dead god. The dead god of murder, ironically. I want these over here. Remember the skull traps that killed goblins? Yeah, I'm gonna put down 3 of them,
Oh, yeah.
and then this guy's gonna walk through them like they're nothing. This is the big bad evil guy from Baldur's Gate 1.
You are few.
We're just gonna kill him again in whatever this plane is.
You will surrender to the instinct, to the blood.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Come on, here you go. Keep walking. Keep walking. We should really give him boots. We should reverse pickpocket the boots onto him. And that would be a fun trick.
No, not again. Not again.
Well, I bid you farewell, child of Baal. We shall not meet again.
And so your life does come to an
So it turns out Bodhi and Big Bad Evil Guy there are working together. We're just going to leave Imwin behind.
Alrighty then.
This is a common theme. Imwin just does not need to be in Baldur's Gate speedruns. Let me save, thank you. I need my wand. Alright. However, even though Imwin doesn't need to be in Baldur's Gate speedruns, Wands of Fire do. Wands of Fire are great. I highly recommend them. Bring them to every occasion.
Oh yeah.
Pew pew. So we're just abusing the crap out of some Fog of War here. Go off. Do it. Wand. Thank you. We need to clear out this area of all enemies. And so I'm just kind of swinging a sword. In the meantime, I'm waiting for this to work. Sometimes it just doesn't. There we go. That's a little close. Wand spacing is very important. I really only have a couple pixels to work with, otherwise I hit myself, as opposed to just them. You'll learn. It takes a little practice, but you'll learn. So now those two are dead, nothing's trying to attack me. I should be able to save and reload again. This is called round resetting. It's a very important mechanic, just generally. But it allows us to basically do more actions faster in real time. The game's running on a fixed clock, and so every time we reload the game, it resets that clock and allows us to do the thing faster. Got my quad speed on. Haste will run out soon here, which is not great. But we're just gonna go kill another vampire. We're gonna level first, though, because I want to have 3 traps instead of 2. Just makes this setup a little faster.
Oh yeah.
Your blood is rather inviting.
Alright. Gonna shoot a magic missile at this very old vampire and then kill him. It's fine. Traps are a wonderful thing. If you know an encounter is coming up, highly recommend that you use them. Just waiting for that text box. I was dawdling there. Now we're gonna wander our way out.
Yeah, no. For
Pause here, say goodbye to Imwin. Bye, Imwin. Nice knowing you. Good luck escaping whatever this is.
Okay, there then.
Labyrinth of some variety. I mean, there's literally minotaurs in it. So, has to be, like, Grecian Labyrinth. Has to be.
Score!
Smack a troll. This troll didn't aggro. Be angry about it. Drink a potion instead.
Here now, I know I'm early, but
Alright.
I just couldn't
Now something tragic and story relevant is going to happen, and we're just going to watch it for a minute.
Score!
away. Marcus must know.
Because I lose control of my character. I don't get to do anything here. I just have to wait. It'll be ending soon. Excellent. My spells... I need you to transform, bud. Thank you. Spells are okay. We're gonna take the rest anyway. This just means I have to sit through another transformation, shorter than the first one. But I'm gonna make sure that I have what I need going forward. I could get by with the 3 magic missiles, but I don't want to. All right, we'll just haste myself up here. Grab Disintegrate off my hotbar. All right,
Alrighty then.
here we go. Minotaurs, hi. That's a lantern. It's a lantern like you would expect a lantern to be. Don't worry about it. We'll get to it later.
Okie dokie.
You walked forward like you're not supposed to. Bad Cabal. Oh well. Minor time losses. They're minor time losses. Once again, it's a fixed stage, so we can just attack where we need to, pretty much from the darkness. We're very intentionally not talking to this guy right away. We're going to use another thing that has a chance to save. This is Disintegrate, our first save of the run. So honestly, this is really good still. He can save 3 or 4 more times, and we're still on pace for like a solid run.
Oh yeah.
Alright. We had an old strat here that involved like summoning monsters and hasting them, and it was involved and still kind of risky. But you know. Shout out to Natcat for making us not have to get all those correct.
Alrighty then.
3 out of 4 is good enough. Like everything, it's adequate.
Okie dokie.
Spell deflection on, secret word on. Yeah. That. Okay, now for this very sketchy fight. This is nasty. This might take a couple tries. It's kind of sort of consistent. This is what you could shove a bear through a keyhole to avoid in the old patch, and they rightly did.
I have restored my soul and will work my revenge without your interference.
Okay, there then.
Getting out of the way before this time stop runs. Wanev there likes to cast time stop. It's a time waster. It's super good. Highly recommend the spell. We might even use it later. But it's also kind of obnoxious. And that's a graphical bug I haven't seen before, so that's exciting. Are you targetable? No. Interesting.
Alrighty then.
There he is. Hi, big guy. Eat secret word. Okay. We're just trying to wear him down, hoping that our allies also help out here. We cast our own magic missiles. We get there. We got there. We'll drink this potion before his text starts, or after his text starts. Doesn't matter to me. There's this entire area is now filled with invisible murderous scum. They're gonna try and kill me, and I don't like that. I'd prefer to be going quad speed as opposed to just double speed. The hardest room to maneuver in. This is the true speedrunning challenge right there.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
And that's Spellhold. That's one of the big nasty chunks of the game. Into the Underdark, which is another big nasty chunk of the game, and anyone who's played this and done the Underdark before, I'm so sorry. You're going to be very, very mad. Because we're almost halfway done. We're almost halfway done with the Underdark.
I'll just nab that from you there then.
Drink one of these. Alright. And let's see. Let's look at the map. Keep an eye on the map. I'd say this is about halfway point. This is the halfway point of the Underdark. Don't mind that the screen looks very frozen. This is normal. It's just a hunting party. They're trying to do things. We're invisible. They could potentially see us, but the game's old and couldn't think of everything, so they can't. We're going to talk to a dragon. One of three dragons we're going to see in this run.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Dragons have a big whole thing.
I suggest you act like Drow when speaking to
We could go kill a bunch more, but that involves side quests, and we're just not about that life. Oh, by the way, we're using clairvoyance again. If you remember, I said that can only be used outside. So that is my definitive proof that the Underdark is in fact outside.
Enjoy. Okay, there then.
This is a giant war between the Dark Elves and the High Elves, or the Wood Elves, or whatever elves we're going to go help. There. Underdark done.
we shall never surrender the hardwoods.
So for everybody that struggled in that zone, I'm sorry.
Victory
You can just talk to a dragon and leave. That's all you have to do.
Well, I thank you for coming.
Alrighty then.
Alright. That's all nice and good. We're going to take a save here, or a rest. Inward's talking to us in that nether realm again.
Okie dokie.
Whatever. We don't care. I didn't zoom in time. This is a very famous hunting party.
Yeah, sure.
We'll meet them again in a second. I'll make sure I'm zoomed in for that one.
You are becoming impressive.
Because I do a lot of overworld map movement,
Difficult.
I'm zoomed out a lot. Okay,
No,
here
yeah.
we go. Zoom in a bit. No.
Ooh.
No. There we go. Alright, so this script should look familiar. We were here earlier, but now the Fog of War is back for some reason. Don't ask questions. Need these two to follow me. They need to die. And hey look, it's Dritz party. We're just going to help them out. We're going to use improved haste on Dritz. And look at him go. Brrr. Vampires dying left and right. Come along. Go get. There you go. Hi, buddy. Want to do your thing? Want to do your thing? Mmm. Tasty. Tasty dead vampire.
Okay, there then.
For whatever reason, that room transition cancels any buffs that you had placed on Dritz earlier, so that's why we needed 2 copies of improved haste.
You have been very resourceful.
Now we just pour some holy water into these blood pools, whatever they are.
Skull!
A lot of crits today. That's kind of cool.
No, it's mine. This
Nice quick kill on Bodhi. We need to wait for her bat form to make it to her altar here before we can stake it. And ta-da! Big dead Bodhi. Dritz slacked off and didn't kill everything. Slacker.
You must gather your party before venturing.
Yes, I will gather my party. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Party gathered.
Okie dokie.
Alright.
You have been
We have successfully defeated the evil vampire threat. And the right hand of Big Bad Evil Guy. I guess I can talk about him as John Irenicus now. We know who he is. He's imprisoned us twice, and done a whole bunch of other evil stuff to us. We can call him John, right?
They have made no further serious advancement. It is here.
Former Elven High Mage, or whatever he is.
There can be no mistake. Sweet soul in his heart. I have been away
Alright.
too long.
Time to level. Again, just getting extra spells. Can take a Resist Fear that we've known this entire time. It's fine. And that's the only change we're going to make. We're just going to rest up here.
Oh yeah.
And in to the final chapter we go. This, in a casual playthrough, is also a slog. There's a lot of fights, and fun fact, they only trigger from certain sides. So, yeah,
For sure.
enjoy.
Welcome to Questing for Glory, the week-long RPG speedrunning event. Okay, there then. Alrighty then. Okie dokie.
Alright, one part down. Here's Dragon 2.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to save here in case I screw this up. We just agreed to give him all of our stuff. We don't actually want to give him all of our stuff. So we're just going to dump a bunch of it onto the ground. Not that one. Yeah. I think that's it. Really being paranoid, making sure. Okay. Ta-da! We bribed a dragon. Now we're going to put a bunch of stuff back on. Because it wasn't in our inventory when the bribe happened, so they didn't exist. Put a bunch of stuff on the ground. Just don't need. Okay. You.
Sure thing.
Part makes me nervous, because obviously I can just
Oh, yeah.
lose something forever.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Nice little cutscene here. And it looks like Chaos Little Monsters raiding in. Coming up shortly, because I'm getting closer to the end here. Up next is Final Fantasy 15, Active Menu Glitch, by our lovely raider. Alright. Grab a sword, be invisible. So there's a fight here, but it only triggers if you enter from the other two paths. There's a fight coming up, there's a fight in here, there's a fight all over the place, and we're just not engaging. So the three items we've been picking up, summon this thing. Again, planar stuff's happening, it's fine.
The avatar of the great oak stands before you, mortals. What transpires here that requires the attention?
Odd.
The avatar
Normally if I do that,
before you, mortals. What transpires here
if I do that text, which I just did, then this happens. He doesn't kill the room, and then me have to talk to him again. So, yeah, cool. Mistimed that a little bit. Alright.
Okie dokie.
Yeah,
sure. Okay.
We're picking up a horn. It's our last item in
Sure
this
thing.
chapter.
Cannot be happening. It cannot.
Because we need to make the bards happy,
Oh, yeah.
and that makes me happy. I started as a Baldur's Gate 1 runner. In that run, we play a bard. So the fact that bards still get tied into the Baldur's Gate 2 run makes me happy. We'll try and stack a couple cutscenes together here. Not too tight. They'll just fade out twice.
Okay, there then.
Alright. Cutscene Central. Here we go.
Wait, who comes?
In previous iterations, you may have seen Mind Flayer or some such
Power can quickly inflame you.
bombing around, causing havoc. We're gonna do not quite the same. We're gonna run into our own skull traps and kill ourselves. That happens. Anytime I run out and I don't notice, I just kill myself. It's
No, yeah.
fine. They're not dangerous. Great fun for the kids. Fun for the whole family. Try and trigger that route. Walk past the bad things that are happening. Ignore them. Rest on the branch, because we've got time. We've got time. It's not like the bad things are actively happening right now.
No, yeah.
Nope.
No, yeah.
One lived. That's okay. Oh, lived with 2 tips, though. That's unfortunate. We might get smacked here. That's fine. There we go.
Finish
One
it
more to go.
quickly. I feel
3 of
the
these
sun
nodule
dying.
dealies.
John is drawing too
Kill.
close to his goal.
We're bringing the traps back, though. This one doesn't have a good setup for skull traps. And as long as we level here, which takes a little bit of time, but we will guarantee that we can kill them. Oil of speed, go!
No, yeah.
Wait for it.
Oof.
There they go. Now they're dead. And now we're gonna kill, me, myself, and I, the royal we,
Do not
are gonna kill John Irenicus.
We shall see. My former life. We shall see.
And you might be looking at that timer and going, but Surly, you're really early. That's fine. Fine. So the astute among you will recognize that I also haven't said time is coming up, because time is not, I will repeat, not coming up. Again, we're just going to take a nice rest right next to John here. It's fine. Can't do anything about it. This is Fog of War abuse. I recommend it to everybody. You know what? Being irritating, so we're going to grab another skull trap. We're going to do that round again. There we go. Alright, John's dead. But something interesting is going to happen here.
Oh.
And, well, we're going to get dragged into hell. It's a scary place.
Must be time for it. No, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to make ourselves a wish, because ever a time there was to make a wish, it's when you're in hell. And we're going to wish to be anything we want, because I think that's appropriate.
So we meet at his eye, or an echo, perhaps.
I did not want to walk in front of him.
I get so then you were never worthy of Bald's blood, and I shall crush you where you stand.
It's fine. This doesn't change, it's just I didn't want to do all that dialogue. This dialogue's slow.
This'll hurt a bit.
Now we just, eat his brain? Thieves says devour brain. So that must be true. Cool.
Okay, there then.
That's Wraith Saravok, because apparently that bad guy needs to be killed 3 times. Just eat the brain
Already then.
of an incorporeal bad villain? I don't know. You say hi to the genie that just gave us a wish. Give him a sword for being such a kind and accommodating fellow.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
You have been innocent, completely unknown to you, and conjured from the realm of the
Do a thing.
of 17.
It's literally just walk through doors. You make a choice. You can choose to do the thing or not do the thing, and we're going to choose to do the thing.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of special effects just to show off that I am now no longer fearful. We took Resist Fear as one of our innate spells way back at the start of the character creation. And it comes into play now. Planning.
Alrighty.
And look, our third dragon. It's called Dragon. And I have vanquished it. I have killed the dragon.
Okie dokie.
By not killing it. We're going to put down 7 traps here.
Oh yeah.
And then we're going to come over here and we're going to put some skull traps down. Okay, so 10 skull traps, 10 skull traps, 7 normal traps, and now we're going to talk to the door for a bit. The door's going to do some cool effects based upon kind of what we did in these other rooms,
Oh yeah.
and then we're going to stand over here and watch the fireworks. Time may be coming up soon? Possibly. There's a chance this can go wrong, but get your finger on the trigger in case it goes well.
So we are to battle one last time. No more hiding.
Alright, so we just cast 1 magic missile at him after all that other stuff went off. And he's alive, so that's really bad. That's very not good for me. We might have to start the fight again. Likely we'll have to start the fight again.
Ooh. Oh.
Because I think he's regen too much health for me to deal with him right now.
Carry me up north.
Cool. Take the death. We have a save. We just made it.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to try that again. So, this is a case where the boss is in 2 very distinct phases with a shared health pool. And so we drain the health pool in phase 1. Boom. Health pool down.
So we are to battle one last
And then the cutscene happens, but the in-game timer is still running. So you'll see he takes trap damage there. And then if I get that off soon enough, then he should die very consistently. And time. Yes. Yes, he does. Cool. That was extremely smooth. If you can't tell, there's a number of spots in here that are completely RNG dependent. We're using scrolls that have saves against them, so that their effect just straight up doesn't happen.
Finally come. I almost did not believe
So
when
the fact that
priest
a number of those went first try is phenomenal and a little uncommon.
those of you who asked to as for you,
Most of this is part of that new route that we just
we wish you
kind of cobbled together here in the last month and a half. So it's far faster than it was. Last time I showed this at a marathon, I think I went over an hour 10 because things went wrong. And now, still with stuff happening. We've got looks like a 47. Yikes. Yeah. So thanks to everyone doing the Questing for Glory here. It's great to see a marathon for the sake of having a fun marathon. And I also appreciate the RPG love. So, yeah. Next up, Kioslo Monster. Final Fantasy 15. Gonna be a good time. So, have fun, everybody. Have a good week. Make sure to take care of yourselves, hydrate, and all.